Hello. Hi, chat. Okay, today it's a different stream to normal, in theory. So we're going back to our little tournaments that we're doing, but instead of it being on chess.com this time, it's on the Immortal game. As they got in contact with me and they were like, Zara, do you want to host this little tournament? And I was like, I guess if I must, And they have actually put up a prize for first place. And so if you win this tournament, it's an arena style tournament with a 3+2 blitz. As you can see on the screen, 3+2 blitz tournament. That is, if you win the first place, basically, you will either get, I'm sure they'll ask you which one you want. You either get an Immortal Game t-shirt or an Immortal Game hoodie. And I have both. They sent me loads of their merch and everything for free. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing this other top that I absolutely love. I've kind of got addicted to wearing it. But yeah, they're both really comfy. If I was you, I'd actually choose the t-shirt. I wear that so much. Like, anyone will tell you that in my personal life. But yeah, so we're going to be commentating this tournament today. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it's going to be fun. And hopefully you guys will show up and put in some good games. There we go, we've got a game. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so... Oh, I like the little noises. So we started with e4, c6, knight c3, d5, e5, bishop f5. It's going too quick. d4, e6, knight f3, knight d7, bishop d3, bishop g4, castle, c5, knight e2. So it looks pretty good so far. We've got a 1971 against a 1200. So welcome, guys. I believe in you all so much. Can you all let me make sure you can all see it. Ah, my face is in the way. Let me edit that quickly. There we go. That's gonna be better if I drop this out the way. You guys will want to see the timings as well. On my own. There we go. That's better. Better for you guys to see anyway. Okay, so we've got bishop b6, king h1. I was gonna say, they're moving too quickly. They're just too good, guys. Okay, takes. In theory takes, but then knight would... Okay, so they're going for a pin on to the king. Knight can take, or bishop... Not bishop, queen can take, in case they're trying to prevent castling. But, like, that could move out the way. Wouldn't be good, because takes. And if you went to take, then you're gonna end up losing a rook. I was gonna say they're just moving that knight out the way because the knight was over here, and then with this knight moving out the way, it's a discovered attack onto the knight that was here on f3. But they moved it out the way. They're just going for a quick pawn, and it'll also, yeah, there we go. So what white could do to try and set up a mate in the future is like try and push. Get a queen on a light square and try and go for this mate. Obviously, I think black will probably see that, considering they're up 3 points in material. But yeah, black's doing quite well at the moment. Yeah, just kicking the knight out of the way. Okay, went for trade. With taking the knight recaptures, and then, okay, moving the queen over here. I'm guessing it's just gonna be takes, yeah. What they do also have to look out for, yeah. There we go, it's gonna go for a trade, and it's gonna be recaptures with the e-pawn instead of the f-pawn, because obviously the f-pawn is pinned to the king along the g-file, so... If the queen trade happens, then it's likely black is going to be a lot better. considering the point and difference and everything. White in this sort of space has to try and avoid going for a queen trade because they are down material. However, it's going to be like really hard for them to try and sort of bounce back from it. So we're going to see how it all goes. Do I have to have an account on this site to play? Yeah, you do. Sorry, I didn't see the messages at all. I was too focused on the game. I'm sorry. Yes, you do need an account to play. So, is there going to be a bishop trade? Probably, likely. I mean, I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. Okay, just going to attack the queen, pushing it out of the way, trying to attack this bishop even more. So, never mind, going back for an extra pawn. Still, they have to go for the trade at this point, because if they move this out of the way, there's no way for them to attack like the queen or something. Their bishop is going to pick up this rook over here, and there's no rook on the back rank, so they can't really recapture it. Whereas if they move the bishop out of the way over here onto c5 to then try and aim for this rook on f8, then they can recapture with that, or with the king as well, whereas the king is too far away from the rook over here. Again, over here, the queen was aiming for this rook over here, and like I said before, that would have just been mate in this position. Well, it wouldn't have been mate, but it's basically over at that point because black would be up 8 points in material. Further pushing, and black cannot take that pawn due to there still being a pin. What's the prize? It's either going to be a t-shirt from the Immortal Game website or a hoodie from the Immortal Game website that will be getting in contact with you and everything, and basically sort of organising what you want. But yeah, you cannot recapture at that point because, okay, might want to, yeah, because there's a pin here. There's basically nothing white can do. Oh, events. Okay. A few games going on. Okay. So we have this game going on right now. We haven't seen it from the beginning, but it started with e4, c6, knight c3, d5. Okay. So it's pretty equal at the moment, material-wise, obviously. White and black are pretty equal. There's lots of defense onto this one. Although, if takes, then takes. Yeah, so I'd say white's better at the moment. Which makes sense because white is 1985 and black is 1200, which I think is the starting elo that you get when you've just sort of joined the what's it called? The website. They are pretty low on time, but you have to remember as well, it is increment. They have 3 minutes and 2 seconds and have 3 minutes and an increment of 2 seconds each time they play a move. So, this... interesting, okay. Yeah, going for a queen trade. Back or something. Obviously, it's not going to be mate due to this little escape square that they've carved out for themselves. Attacking this bishop, trying to make it go out of the way. Takes, I presume. Okay, maybe not. They're going to try and get this bishop out of the way somewhere. Again, low on time. Gotta try and remember about the increment. Just gonna try and pick up some extra pawns such as this one, but the knight would either have to jump out of the way, which would leave this pawn vulnerable. Obviously you can just take that. If that moves there, yeah, then you're gonna have to move the rook again, further protecting this. Takes, check. There we go. Okay, so white won by a timeout instead of mate. Well, not mate, resignation that was on the previous one. Fuck, I suck at blitz. GG. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you for the following. Is this platform better than? I'm sorry. It has bleeped it out because I think it can't send links. It might be better than chess.com, which is might be what you're trying to say. But yeah, I enjoy this platform. You know, like, you don't have to pay for analysis, that type of thing, which can be very frustrating. Okay, over on this one. So we've got a 1600 against a 700. Nice to see that we have a variety of different players playing. And white seems to be doing better, you know, trying to aim over here. And then check. Or, I mean, yeah, that would be mate, but also just... But now they've carved out this sort of escape spot for themselves, so... I mean, that's the only move. Yeah. Then they've taken that little escape spot over here. They don't have any pawns sort of keeping the king sort of contained, that type of thing. Cannot go there due to takes. So I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if they took the bishop and then queen recaptures, because pawn can't recapture due to the pawn being pinned to the king. Pretty fun, pretty fun. And then trying to sort of get this knight out of the way and pin the queen to the king. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the aims, but clearly not at the moment anyway. Got it, thanks, no problem at all. 900 elo difference is wild. Yeah, I mean, it's an arena game. It's not based on like these sort of, what's it called? It's not like elo based matchmaking due to it being an arena tournament. You may play the same person multiple times. Yeah, there's a pin with the queen here. Best option for black in this position, obviously. Oh god, I've got the hiccups now. Is take the bishop, so then you're not down 9 points of material, only 6 points of material. But again, oh sorry, it's not looking great for black. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even see the blocking with the pawn, I can't lie. That's a bit silly of me, but that's fine. Thanks for the follow, Defrocked TV. ADVTM87, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Immortal Game, for the follow. Thank you. Hello, Immortal Game. Thank you for helping me set this all up. And thank you for the, like, agreeing to do a prize and everything for the winner. It's very, very kind of you. So I'm trying not to jump around too much actually during the games and everything, so then we can see how they all play out. But as you can see, the time difference, black is running on 15 seconds, white has over a minute. So, okay. Check with the bishop, taking that pawn back. No, there's also room for this check or something, if they were to go like over here. Instead, going over here, fair enough. But now they have also pinned the, there we go. White wins by a timeout. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Zara's Arena. Okay, so far, Pat's at 3. They've crossed over the 2,000 mark. Congratulations. I'm glad you managed to do that. is on 3 wins, 0 draws and 0 losses. So they're doing pretty well at the moment. Then second place has 1 win and 1 loss. Third, 1 win. So it's looking pretty good so far. This looks like it's in the opening stages, so I want to go over here. We're having a lot of E4s today, which I'm not surprised at, you know, very common opening. But yeah, so like you can see they're sort of blitzing the format out of the opening and everything, so then, you know, try and get as much of an opening advantage as possible. Aiming onto this pawn, trying to put more pressure onto it, but not on the bishop. What White needs to be careful with as well is, like, even if, like, in this situation, Black took with that, they wouldn't have been able to take here due to the pin that Black has over here with the bishop onto the queen. So that's why they've added more defense here with the bishop instead of having it with the knight, and they've moved this queen out of the way from here to d2 in order to sort of further protect that pawn and also escape out of the pin that Black had. Nice, okay. Further attacking the queen. Queen's either gonna have to move out of the way, yeah. Or they just lose the queen, really. Well, they could have gone over here, but it's likely going for a queen trade, because if White just, you know, pushes, then they would have just picked up that knight over there and it would have all been lost. So putting more pressure on over here for White, onto White. But so takes. Okay. Takes. Then you'd have to, well, in theory, you could take with the knight, then may recapture with the queen. You have to move out of the way to somewhere like over here. It's likely that, well, Black wouldn't take with that due to the bishop over here, but it's nice to see what's happening in theory and what each person is sort of aiming for and why they're spending more time in certain places. So Anderson, which is playing with Black at the moment, has 1 point. I think they've only played 1 game at the moment though. And then Patzer has 3 points. They've won each game that they've played so far. So if you want to beat someone in order to sort of compete for a prize, it's Patzer you want to beat. Okay, trying to kick out the knight. Going for the... Yeah, sorry. God. Going over here. Cannot go here for a fork due to, you know, the queen would have just easily recaptured, or just recapture over here and just be over, really. Avoiding the queen trade. God, my words are going crazy today, honestly. What's going on? Okay. So it's interesting to me to see different people's thought processes and everything, what type of trades they're going for and how they're going to defend them all. Like, if you... Black isn't castled at all. Black hasn't castled anywhere at any point. So... yeah. See, what's going to be really dangerous soon is if a rook manages to find its way. Okay, they've castled now. That's really interesting. Okay, took. So they took the knight somewhere. I'm just in shock watching them because it's like so much fun to actually see the difference in the games, quality of the games and everything. I'm trying to go for a rook trade, but recaptures. Well, it wouldn't even matter if they could have just taken that. Where are we at? They're moving too quickly. But yeah, they could have taken that, and then if recaptures, you could have captured with the queen, but it didn't happen, so it's fine, I guess. Sorry, guys, honestly. I had 2 queens. Nice! Did you win the game? On the camera, because of the like colours and everything on there, it looks like I'm drinking rosé wine, which I can assure you I'm not drinking wine at 1:20 in the afternoon. Going over here, attacking the queen. Takes. Whoa. Didn't take. Yeah, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Due to the bishop. Could have just taken the extra pawn. But now it's going to be a rook and bishop versus bishop endgame. Maybe just a rook versus king endgame if black decides to go for the trade, which they do. Which is interesting because obviously they've got the rook, which, you know, in theory, they have a better opportunity of winning at, but they have a difference in pawns as well. Black has 3 pawns, white only has 1, and then takes. It's gonna like move over here or something. That's gonna promote into a queen. So you've got to be like really careful here about what you're gonna do. And you have to know, you have to have studied certain endgames, you know? Well, okay, so they're gonna go there, take the queen. Or are they just gonna try and go for perpetual check? Yeah, take the queen. And then white is closer to over here. Yeah, so it's gonna be a draw, it looks like. Yeah, it's just gonna be a draw. So I think Patsa will have had their first draw. Never mind. It won't just be a draw. Patsa might lose this. The thing is, they've still got quite a bit of time on the clock for the position that they're in, so they've got more time to calculate, obviously. White cannot go here, here, here. They can only go... Can't go there either. So they can only go either here or here. And either way, black can keep on pushing. And they will not be able to, you know, keep chasing after it because of the protection with the black queen. Black king even. And there's no way, obviously, for them to go around, get that pawn, and then push and promote the white pawn into a queen. So, unfortunately, it looks like Patsa might lose out on the winning streak that they've had so far. I think black has this in the bag. Again, they've got more time now. 46 seconds against 10, less than now. But it's an interesting game. A very topsy-turvy game, you know? Yeah. Okay, so Patsa just let the time run out. We've got quite a few players. Nice. So Patsa now has 3 wins and 1 loss. So there isn't too much of a lead. It's now quite even. You know, you still have a chance to win. I mean, there's still 1 hour and 36 minutes left. Feels like it's gone really quickly so far. We'll go on to this one. So Anderson is now 21.53. If takes, then it's likely black might, you know, to try and take the queen and then go for white not being able to castle, basically. So we've got a 2100 against a 1165. So we're having a complete opposition, sort of, in the what's it called, in the ratings and everything, and white has just lost their rook. Yeah, it's likely that they're just going to go to block it instead of having to. But also, this now isn't protected, so they can just pick up another piece of material by taking the thingy, the knight. Oh my god, I'm forgetting piece names. God, it's truly been too long since I streamed, honestly. You're Anderson? Nice, you're doing very well. It's very entertaining to watch. See, they're still both like very high on their times. So to me, like, it's not looking that bad. In the sense of like being able to actually still have a fight, but I mean, still take the knight, yeah. So attacking the rook and then attacking the queen at the same time. But now they can take. That can take as well. And then it's going to be a direct attack on the queen. Yeah. Got to look out for some mating threats as well. Bless me. Sorry. Sneezing, honestly. Do you know who is Patsa here on Twitch? Not a clue. Not a clue, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's no Patsa in the chat or something, so if they are here, then they might have a different username. Oh, okay, so there was just a resignation here. I mean, 9 points ahead of material, so Anderson's doing well. We've got a closer fight now. So Anderson has won all of their games and Patsa is on 3 wins and 1 loss. So I like looking at all the little different flags and everything of where people are from. It's fun. Okay, I'm gonna go onto this one. I don't think I've watched a game by these two people before. So we've got somebody who is rated 1734 against someone rated 1034. I always love seeing the difference between these like ratings and everything, due to the fact of like being able to sort of, what's it called, like people to actually have the experience of playing against people that are much higher rated than them and then being able to learn as a result of that. Like I always find shit like that really cool. And it's entertaining to watch as well. Like, I don't know. It's interesting to see people's thought processes behind different moves as well, and like what they're sort of going for, type of thing. It's gonna say they're gonna need to defend that, otherwise they're gonna pick that up, try and go for the rook over there in the corner. But they've defended it fine. Can always just go for a check, because, you know, why not? If takes that way, they might take and then try and prevent black from going further this direction to the A file and everything. But instead, they are trying to prevent the movement of the light squared bishop over here on h5 by just pushing a pawn. Takes back, you're gonna lose more material. And you also have to think about mating threats, because there's the rook that's on the same, you know, file as the king. And what you got to think of is the queen is also over here, and you might end up getting mated before you even know it. Black is also much higher on time. They seem to just be like pre-moving stuff. Black is on 3 minutes and 3 seconds. And okay, yeah. Cannot take back. Yeah, okay. So, like I said before, there's also going to be mating threats along this file, but also along here as well. You know, if black keeps on pushing and the queen manages to get in at some point, then it's going to be very difficult for white to defend. Especially, you know, they've got an extra bishop. So, again, also, like, if they push there, then there's going to be a direct attack onto the queen, which got to look out for those type of attacks sometimes, due to, you know, just straight up forgetting about them. Okay, so white is actually trying to do a king walk, trying to get out of the... Where's the music gone? Get out of the... threats, basically, that black is showing to white. They cannot go there due to the pawn actually protecting that square. So yeah, it's going to be loads of checks until they sort of run out of the way. It's going to be very difficult for white to actually defend. And it's going to be interesting to see how they do defend. Like, you can... just gonna end up getting like checked to oblivion at this point. Because if you go check there, you also have to watch out for perpetual checks. So, but yeah, if they check there, then, you know, it'd be very interesting to see what would happen next. So, going for a check there. If they take the queen, they'll take this queen. So they're taking the rook, take there, take the queen, and they're up 10 points of material. Easily, like that. Like, it's 2 rooks and a bishop against a rook and 2 pawns, and black still has a pawn majority as well. So it's going to be difficult for white, and they're down on a lot of time as well, so I don't think white's going to be able to, yeah. Black wins by resignation. Okay, Patsa won another game. That's interesting. Patsa won another game. And is close to being over the 2,000 mark again. Anderson's still on 3. Patsa's on 4 points now, so... I mean, what you got to remember as well is that this is going on for like 2 hours. I started like half an hour ago or so. So going for a queen trade, which I was going to say it's not that bad of an option for white due to like they're only down 1 point in material, so it's not like that bad of a sort of decision for them to actually be like, oh yeah, let's sort of go for a queen trade. Picking out the knight again, maybe going for a knight trade. Obviously you can't go there. It's defended, even though you would love to attack the rook over here by the king. But unfortunately, yeah. So it's going to be a knight trade. sort of get some rooks out along this file would be nice for white. That might involve a rook trade. Okay, black going to defend that. Moving the king out. Nice. So they're going to try and go for a king walk into the center to sort of try and prevent the white from taking any more points of material. Can I request a song, Surf Purse by Freaks? I'm not sure. So I'm playing songs that I have asked the band themselves if it's fine if I play it on my Twitch and my YouTube and everything, in order to sort of prevent any copyright and everything, because copyright, especially on Twitch and YouTube, is an absolute bitch. And it's really, like, you can get your channels taken down and everything due to copyright strikes, but yeah, so I don't know if that song will be copyright free, unfortunately. Sorry. I'll have a look after stream, and then if it is, then I will play it on the next stream. So black's either gonna try and, either try and go for the pawns over here or try and go for a trade, and now they're another pawn up in material. White can try to sort of justify this by trying to pick up pawns over here. Obviously it just depends where the rook is going to go and what they're actually going to try and end up fighting for. Obviously it's going to try and be a race to sort of promote another pawn and either get a rook or a queen. Likely a queen, because who promotes to try and get a rook when, well, if you're going to be in threat of stalemate or anything. That's a good move by black, trying to force a trade of rooks, and then the pawn would have pushed and white would not be able to get there in time because it would already be there. Then move. Would have been in time, actually. I'm just silly. No, it wouldn't. Would it? No, so it was over here. And then... No, it wouldn't. I was thinking it was over here. But it wasn't. Yeah, white's king would not have been in time to be able to actually sort of prevent the promotion of the pawn. God, that's a mouthful. So yeah, there's no way in my mind that white wins in this situation. Especially with the time differences as well. Like, black has an advantage of like an extra 2 minutes on the clock, and white is purely on seconds at this point, so it's unlikely there's gonna be any threats of a draw either. Yeah, the pawn over here is just sort of, yeah, and you've just lost the rook. So unfortunately, not unfortunately, just white didn't have much of a chance there. Anderson won their other game as well, so now Anderson is in the lead at 2200. Nice. 2221. That's pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if white just pushes, tries to, you know, kick the knight out or anything. Prevent too many trades happening. You know, there's a lot of tension in the center. Pinning the fucking knight onto the queen, because everybody loves doing that. You can just then take, if you don't want to damage your pawn structure, and go for a quick mate or anything. You know, even if you were to like capture the bishop that's over here, like with a pawn or something, or even if you went for a trade and did it with a knight, if it managed to make its way over, you wouldn't really be able to recapture it due to the knight being pinned to the queen. So that's something you gotta be aware of 24/7. Yeah, I'm like 2150 on chess.com. Nice. Nice. It's very entertaining to watch the games that people provide. Yeah. Nice trying to go for a trade and then trying to kick the other knight out further away. There's nothing that this bishop was really protecting or pinning onto e1, so it doesn't really matter too much that now that knight's out of the way for white. May push in the future in order to kick the bishop away and, yeah, attack more. You can take the bishop with the queen if you want. And again, you've got to be wary over here because if they do take with the queen and then, you know, make their way over here, takes, then there's going to be nothing that's preventing the recapture over here. It's going to have to be with the queen instead. But they've ended that. So now there isn't really many escape squares for black. Something you've got to be very wary of. You can obviously check, but then it's going to be recaptured by black's queen. That's a nice one. Nice move there. Just as soon as that black knight moved out of the way, bam. It's a really fun noise. White's black's bishop was gone and jumped back. Quite even time though. Even though white is a couple of points up in material, it's very even time. I mean, they're not just gonna take that knight due to, obviously, the rook that is on f8. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a recapture of the bishop over here, and then the f2 pawn recaptures, making the king, the white king, still a bit safer. But instead, they reinforce the pressure. Well, not the pressure, the protection of this piece. So yeah. Pushing this pawn in order to make an escape for the bishop, which is a nice move due to the lack of protection that the bishop actually had before. It's very easy to end up getting your pieces trapped, when, especially if you're overthinking it. So it's an interesting move that I do not understand, because it's protected. Would further protect it as well, and then move this out of the way. Just try and bam, queen gone. Whoa. Okay. Or not. Damn! You missed the queen hanging. That's okay. It happens sometimes. You didn't even see that? It's okay, it happens sometimes. Sometimes it's just like so much easier to see certain things when you're not actually the one that's playing it. But like as soon as that queen moved, I was like, damn, the queen's hanging. Like, damn. White's got this in the bag. But I'm gonna have to try and move the rook out of the way in order to prevent the, again, it being taken. Because they're now getting quite even on time. Like obviously, White had 37 seconds, black has, well, 11. But then, I don't know. I think White's gonna win, yeah, sure. But there's gonna be further captures. I wouldn't be surprised of anyway. Yeah. The queen cannot go. The queen? I keep doing that. They're gonna have to take. Well, they don't have to because they can just recapture. And then if this rook moves out of the way at all, then it's gonna be gone. White wins by timeout. There we go. Anderson's got another win in the bag. Doing quite well. 6 points so far. So yeah, six wins. Oh my god, it's an Anderson and Patzer rematch. If Anderson... I really hope I'm saying the names right and everything, because otherwise that's quite embarrassing. If, okay. White wins. Okay. I don't know what happened there. We actually finally have a d4. Damn. Okay. I always like this structure in the corner. It reminds me of the English a lot, which anybody knows is my favourite opening ever. You didn't resign. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry. I really don't. It's gonna be a push. Yeah, kicking this out of the way. I could. Yeah. It's okay. I won't be surprised if there's a push at some point to try and get the bishop out of the way and prevent the pin of the knight on the queen. You know, takes... that's gonna be interesting. If takes, then you took or something, that would have taken that, and you have to recapture. Interesting to me anyway. Takes, 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 takes. Takes. Or you could do takes and then takes recapture with the knight. And then basically trade everything off. Which is a lot of trades, but it's interesting to see what different people calculate. See, I just love Blitz tournaments and like at the FIDE World Rapid in Blitz and everything. Whenever that happens, the Blitz section is always like one of my favourites. I really like Blitz chess. But to be fair, I do quite like Rapid as well. Are we going to see all of the trades that I was mentioning? Yeah, take. Could go take, but then they might just push this out of the way instead of going for the trade of everything. which I wouldn't necessarily be too surprised at, okay? Allowing them to capture themselves. Yeah, recapturing, centering the rooks, which is quite nice on an open file as well. So that was actually a good move there. I rate that. Quite even at the moment, to be fair. Okay. Obviously, white isn't going to take that because they're gonna lose material. In theory, they're not gonna take that. You never know. Sometimes we just take something because we're like, oh, that'll be fine, and then it ends up not being fine, but that's okay. Recapture with the rook. If not, then the bishop would have taken. Wouldn't necessarily be surprised if it happened. That's a good move. I do like that move. Nice as well, further protecting the pawn on c2. It's interesting. You could go for a trade or something, and then pray. Might want to get the king to further safety. I don't know. Okay, so they're going for the trade. Going for the trade, guys. Just picking up pawns, nice. Can't check on c8 due to the bishop on e6 protecting that square. So pushing, interesting. There's very much no sort of escape squares for white now on this file, on the second row. Okay. Sometimes I just completely forget that there are certain pieces there. I was like, completely forgot the rook was there in order to actually like protect the fucking bishop, the light square bishop on f5. But we're okay. They're gonna try and attack that. Very hard to defend, obviously. But if they move out of the way and take that, then they'll capture this. So going for some checks. Yeah. I thought they'd do that, which I could just be saying that. I could just be lying, but I'm not. I genuinely did think they'd move the way that way, because otherwise this this silly little pawn would have dropped. Only move. So they might. Okay, never mind. And not take like that, because otherwise they would have taken that. If recaptured. And now there's more escape squares for white. So white's actually doing quite well. Pat's on 5 points. White's doing well at defending, I'd say. Especially because they're on around equal time. Equal time, equal material. That's a interesting move. So they're all quite far apart from each other. They're like isolated pawns. Whereas white's gonna try and keep pushing these, which can be quite difficult to defend, but you also got to think about how far ahead black is. Like, they're gonna move this out of the way or something, and then... Okay. Some checks. Right, cannot go to any of these squares. That's the only square that they can go on, which is defended, in fact, by their rook on the 7th row. So it's not too much of a concern, but, you know, it's not great. Okay, just preventing them. Obviously, they can't go there. If they go there, then... It's really close. It's really intense. Okay, takes. And then... And then that's gonna just push into a queen. And that's gonna move. Promote into a queen. Takes. Takes. Push. Prevent that. It's gonna be a draw. You cannot move the king. Otherwise it's gonna be stalemate. I mean, it's gonna be a draw anyway, in theory. Yeah, okay, so the only king move that they had, discover check. Might actually end up being mate. I don't think so though. I'll not go there. Again, it's just gonna be stalemate. Yeah, checkmate. So black actually won that one. Which is an interesting, like, way. So Petzer and Anderson are now equal. They're both on 6 points. We've had quite a few people playing, actually, which is quite nice. So thank you guys for joining, and thank you guys for playing. It's always very satisfying when I actually see people being like, yeah, this seems cool, and it's something I've, like, decided to do. Okay, so we've got an 1100 playing against a 1600. I'm not sure if we haven't gone over it, obviously. Not yet, anyway. But, black is doing a lot better, basically. I'm not surprised if they'll go for a trade of bishops and everything. But, yeah, so white had multiple ways of defending that bishop. So, and now, yeah, trade, and go there, and that's going to be pinned. However, they can just, you know, move a little bit further. I love this song, but I think it might be copyrighted. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. I do love that song. You guys need a song recommendation. Oh Death by SUGR. Banging song. Like, it's so good. Black's doing a lot better. Points wise, material wise even. Avoiding the trade. Maybe just gonna go and pick up a couple of pawns. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. Can't defend with the rook due to the silly little knight that will jump across and snatch it right up. They are getting lower on time though. Well, each person is, so it's not too much of a concern at the moment anyway. Check. That's gonna move out of the way. And it might, and it's going to be another check. That's the only place that they're going to be able to go. Or not. I mean, white's gonna have to go for the trade at this point because they can't really move out of the way. They can't take that now because they will lose out on a lot of material. Black will just recapture with the rook. So, yeah. Going to attack the rook in the corner. And it's just going to go and pick up some extra pawns. Double pawn now. Little pawn islands and double pawns. Not looking great, but it could be worse. That's what we've got to think, guys. It could always be worse. Okay. I mean, black's just going to pick up a load of extra pawns now. What did I say? Like, look at, I mean, you didn't have to move out of the way because you're protecting the pawn that was on A2. But, hey ho. Yeah, okay. So this little pawn mission that black's been doing has paid off very well. Okay. It's not turned out too well for white. That's better. That's a better angle. Okay. I do like it though when people like they're getting low on time or something and or have low what's it called? They're like down on material or something. I was gonna say low material. But they just like don't resign. I do like it when people do that. Except there was just a fucking hanging knight there. Why didn't black take that? Maybe they pre-moved or something because they're getting low on time. Yeah, they're pre-moving. This pawn, black's going to promote to a queen, and they're gonna get mated, pretty much. So that's the whole story. Yeah, move back one, and it's gonna be mate very, very soon. Do you have to avoid stalemate though? Okay, nice. They avoided stalemate. Okay, nice. I wasn't gonna say anything, I was just gonna sit there and see. Okay, Anderson's got their points back. So now they're on 8 wins and 1 loss, which I don't really know what happened with that. Not a clue, but so we'll go on to the games. I haven't seen any English games so far, guys. Not very impressed, but no, I'm kidding. Don't worry. Just play what you're comfortable with, obviously. Hello, hi, Chess. Oh, it's sort of merging your username then. Hello, Chess Texter. Hi. It's a longer stream today. I know. Who would have thought? Me doing over a 2-hour stream. Crazy. But that's how it's going to be. I'm getting so ridiculously nervous when I know you're watching. No, I'm sorry. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Oh no. God. Guys. I'm sorry you get nervous when I'm watching. You don't need to, believe me. But sorry. Now I feel really bad. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, White's just picking up some extra pawns. They're also... It's kind of an equal fight, actually. I'm guessing Oracle has only just joined the tournament, so welcome, Oracle 2. They are 2061 rated. Nice, 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 nice. And we've got Anderson, who is leading at the moment, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know why it's only... I don't know what's going on, why it's not showing the right amount of points or anything, but we're just gonna keep watching. We're gonna see what happens, and just give me one moment. I'll keep the chess on the screen so you guys can stay tuned with what's going on. I'm back! Woo! Hello everyone, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. No, it's fine, it's the same over the board when 10 people are standing behind me. You need to get used to it. Oh, honestly, like the feeling that somebody's watching what you're doing and is gonna be like, like, I don't know if that was the right move, that type of thing is very stressful. Don't worry about it at all. I know what it's like, believe me. Okay. I've missed a bit of this game, so I don't know. I mean, white's better. That was a good move. Gonna try and put more pressure onto the knight over here in order to try and gain material. But luckily, there's this silly rook over here that's they can just sort of go for. And even if the black bishop, the light square bishop that black has on b3, they capture now, they can recapture with the knight. And then if black takes the rook on d2, then white can just recapture with the knight. So that's quite a good move. I rate that, Anderson. It's a good move. It's a good one. I mean, wait, did Oracle play that one? Yeah, I'm assuming so. Smile, chat. I'm doing my B-reel. You guys are part of my B-reel. We thought we'd make it alive. What a banger! It's such a good song. Wait. There we go, chat. You're gonna be on this B-reel as well. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. We're gonna lock in for the next game, okay? We're gonna be very focused. We've got less than an hour left that you guys are gonna be able to fight for this shirt or jumper. Whichever one it's gonna be. Okay, for putting pressure onto the knight and then also pinning it to the rook. Not going to go there due to the bishop. Make it alive. Discover check. Nice. Could potentially go for another check. Oh no, it's just trying to get this pesky little thing out of the way. I don't like... Trying to prevent a loss of material and everything is quite difficult. Okay, they're going for the extra check that I was saying about. This goes wrong now, guys. I mean... Make it up. They can, you know, protect like that. You can capture. It's actually not looking too bad at the moment, so. Hello, Costa Chess. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. You don't know what we're doing. We're watching a tournament that me and Immortal Chess have put on. And it's really an interesting tournament, to be fair. And then they're gonna... Wham! No, they're not. Bishop's over there. And you need to sort of get this out of the way. But you can't. So gonna go for a trade, but you can't. Oh my god. This is a difficult one. Fucking hell. Ah. Maybe they're just gonna go for a trade there and then... Never mind. I mean, that's going to be mate as well, so... Yeah, okay. White wins! Hello, hello. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. You're very, very welcome to join. We're happy to see you here. Practice on 7 now. Okay, so it's the... Yeah, so the tournament ends in 50 minutes and 10 seconds. We've had lots of people playing. I think it's mainly going to be between Anderson and Patzer because they're on 8 points and 7 points. So it's pretty intense. Okay. I actually want to check out this game. I started with E4 as well, so still no English games. That's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. What happened there? Oh. They didn't go for the fork. It's fine, I guess. It's fine, guys. No, I'm not mad. How am I? I'm alright, thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Watching some interesting chess, definitely, but it's fun to watch anyway. They're pretty even on rating wise anyway. Like a 1515 against a 1444. Lots of fours there. Reminds me of Lewis Hamilton. For those of you who don't know, I was saying earlier that I've gone into Formula One quite a bit recently. So that's where that comes from. And for those of you who also don't know, Lewis Hamilton's racing number is 44, so... But yeah, around an equal rating, like less than 100 points between them. But then, okay, white disconnected, so black wins. There we go. Chess Cat, what a name. Not, I hope not the drug. I'm ultra... Let me... Whoopsie. Back on there. Okay, which game are we going to check out now? This one's only just started, so that looks like a good one to join. Okay, Trader Bishops, nice. Waiting for the trades to start coming in, and the white hasn't castled yet. If you don't know, pretty much every single book, especially when you're first starting to learn chess, it's always like you need to castle before move 10 or something, which it is helpful to have castled before move 10, but it's not necessarily like whoop, like it needs to happen or something. It's not too bad. Hamilton to Ferrari though. Don't even like, oh my god. I'm a Mercedes fan. You know, George Russell is one of my favourite drivers. Sorry for those of you who don't know anything about F1. I don't know why they did that. Why the chess player just did that and lost a night. But it happens sometimes, so we're not going to judge too much. Hamilton to Ferrari. I'm a Mercedes girl, okay? Seeing Hamilton to Ferrari broke my heart. Like, genuinely. Like I said, I'm a massive Mercedes fan, and then like to see Hamilton to Ferrari broke my heart. This F1 season's already over. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, in the testing and everything, Max Verstappen was like already quicker than everyone, and apparently he was using a low engine mode, so there's still a lot of pace that they need to unlock, which is fucking terrifying. Uptime, hello. Yeah, I've actually been live for an hour and a half today. We're on that grind. F1 season will be fun when you already know who we will champion before it begins. I mean, that's what it feels like at this point. I really like George Russell. Who else do I like? I like Logan Sargent. I know he did really, he wasn't good last year, but I think he's cool. I like Logan Sargent. Hamilton's Ferrari will be interesting to watch for sure. I'm a Merc fan as well, but Hamilton has won so much for the team, he had the right to go to Ferrari. Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand the whole, like it was a childhood dream type of thing, because it's like Alex Albon. I watched one of his interviews, and why they just lost another fucking night. There we go. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Alex Albon was saying how it's always been a dream of his. No, Alex Albon was saying how when he was younger and everything, he always wanted to drive for Ferrari. And he would always say, and he said that his first word, or whenever he saw a red car, he'd say like Rari, like Ferrari, which is really cute. But it's been a lot of people's dreams to drive for Ferrari, so yeah. Sorry, we've got really off topic. Chess tournament. Woo! Chess. Leclerc fan here. Leclerc? What am I on about? Charles Leclerc. Yeah. I do like Charles as well. You know who I don't really like? I'm not a massive Checo fan. My cat wants to be Latin. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm not a massive Checo Perez fan. He's not my fave. I'm not a Checo gal. I remember hearing loads of rumours. People were like, oh my god, Albano is gonna go to Ferrari. Albon and Ferrari, sign me up. I love Alex Albon. He's also one of my favourite. I have a lot of favourites if you can't tell. He's one of my favourite F1 drivers. I think Red Bull fucked him over quite a bit, especially like it being his first. It was like 1.5 seasons he had in a Red Bull, because he took over Pierre. But I like Albon a lot. He's cool. I like the 2019 rookies. That's my thing. Those are my favourites, if you're wondering. Hi, Alfie. One of my cats is walking around under my feet. That's why I'm talking to him as well. Nobody likes Checo. Oh, I don't like Esteban Ocon either. If Esteban Ocon ends up in fucking Mercedes, guys, I won't be impressed. Okay, I've gotten distracted by talking about Formula 1. Hi, Alfie. Okay, my cat's on my lap, and he's soggy. Out of 2015 faves. Shush. Listen. Show us the cat. Alfie. There we go. That's Alfie. And he is lovely, and I love him a lot. Sorry, baby. Hi. He brings me dead mice. He brings me mice that are like in half. It's quite cute. Oh, banger. That is not copyright free. Whoopsie. Okay, that's better. Okay, back to this. Back to what we're supposed to be talking about. Not Ferrari, not Hamilton, not George Russell, or Alex Albon. Okay, chess. Got to get myself back in the chess mode. There's a very big potential here that White's going to get mated. They're going to have to try and move this out of the silly little knight out of the way so then they can protect this square over here on G2. Please move it out the way. Then they... Fucking hell, Alfie, you scared the shit out of me. Sorry, he just jumped on my lap again. Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna lose. I mean, it takes. Honestly, what's it like having cats, eh? Yeah, it might just recapture, which then means that white can't recapture that pawn over here due to the protection of the black queen. They might also try and go for some mates over here as well. So, we're gonna have to try and establish a rook on the second row in order to prevent any mates coming. Dead mice and half doesn't sound cute though. You don't get him, guys. He's lovely. And he likes his cuddles. He's so cute. By the way, do you know that Max occasionally appears on Twitch? I do. I see him, I see clips of him quite a lot on Twitter and everything. Like I saw how he was saying that the livery for 2024 was basically just going to be the same, which made me laugh quite a bit. Okay, nice. So black won, so that's another win for Patzer. So they're on 9. Okay, guys, this is intense. So we've got like 40 minutes left, and Patzer and Anderson are on equal scores. 9 wins for Anderson and 2 losses, and 9 wins and 1 loss for Patzer. So this is gonna be close. Speaking about Anderson, we should probably go to the game, considering that they're in the lead. So pretty intense. Hello. I love cats so much. Yeah, he appears often on his esports team's Twitch channel. Yeah. He's very funny as well, I think. Although I'm also a Lewis Hamilton fan, obviously. It's Lewis Hamilton. How can you not be a Lewis Hamilton fan? But, okay, so there's gonna be a trade, yeah. Attacking the rook and the bishop, so when the rook moves out of the way, they might take the bishop in order to prevent white from castling. Not white, black from castling, even. But no, exactly. Being a Lewis fan doesn't mean I dislike Max at all. No, I like Max. I think he's very funny. He's a very talented driver as well. But yeah, I used to be, you know what I used to be? I used to be a massive MotoGP fan. I was a very big MotoGP fan. My favourite motorcyclist was Casey Stoner. I like motorsport, if you can't tell. How old am I? I'm 18. And I'm 19 in June. Please don't discuss the Abu Dhabi race, my blood boils. Believe me and my dad have had so many conversations about it. Like, oh. Okay. Oh, I've run out of water now. Great. I do not like this pawn structure at all. Or the knight that's hanging. Okay, black wins by resignation. So that's another win for Anderson. So they might be on 10 now. Okay, they're both on 10. Oh, God. Okay. This is intense, guys. Okay, Patzer, that one of the games has just started, so if it loads, okay, or has it loaded? Okay, now we're playing. Nice. Who's leading? Patzer and Anderson. They're on 10 points each. But if it comes to tie breaks, I'm guessing Patzer will win due to them only having 1 loss and Anderson having 2. But I'm not 100% sure how the tie breaks and everything will work. I do follow MotoGP a decent bit as well, not as much as I used to though. Yeah, me too. I used to follow MotoGP a lot when I was young. when I was young, as if I'm like ancient now. No, MotoGP. Me and my dad used to watch MotoGP quite a bit. And yeah, I really liked Casey Stoner. He was cool. He retired earlier than people necessarily normally do in MotoGP. Oh yeah. Okay, so Patsa is playing with black, I think. Yeah. So White might be trying to rewrite the knight just so then they can get an attack on the queen, but Black has pushed a pawn forward to d5 in order to prevent that. If takes, they still can't do it really. But they might drop this bishop back in order to attack the queen, and if pushes, then go for an attack at some point with the knight. Sundays this year will be Red Bull wins lol, and yeah, I mean, Stoner retired really young. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how you know. Like, I was a massive Casey Stoner fan. I loved his motorbike. It was like red, but I was like colorblind or something. I thought it was pink. But hey ho, that happens sometimes. You know, everybody's colorblind a bit every now and then, guys. Come on. White still hasn't castled. They're on move 15. Interesting. Pats is keeping the time up quite well though. 2 minutes 24.1. And White's on just under 2 minutes now. So interesting to see how it all goes. I'm really like excited to see who's actually going to end up taking this one home, due to how close it's being between Patson and Anderson and everything. When Stoner retired, he was replaced by Marquez, the one guy who you can say is an even bigger talent than Stoner. Yeah, I mean, I respect the fact that like Casey Stoner retired so young due to like how dangerous MotoGP is and everything. It's like some of the crashes and everything in F1, for example. It's like Roman Grosjean's crashes even like in the Haas, when it basically, the car was basically like ripped in half and there was like loads of fire and shit, like stuff like that. It's insane. But I mean, it's risks that they take, unfortunately, to try and get into the sport, to try and get into something that's so incredibly like competitive, and so many people do want to get into F1, so many people do want to get into MotoGP. But yeah, I'm sorry if people are watching and they don't know anything about MotoGP at all, or anything about Formula 1. It's, you know, I'm a bit all over the place. Are there only 2 games taking place? I don't think so. There might be multiple taking place at the moment. Yeah, so there's 3 going on at the moment. And then when some end, some new ones will start, that type of thing. But we're on this one specifically because Patsa is one of the leaders. And if they win this, they'll go on to 11. 11 out of 12 games that they've played. So it's like a real competition between Patsa and Anderson. So we're gonna try and see who wins and who ends up taking home first place. So that's why we're onto this one specifically. But yeah, might try to push on that one because if takes, then the queen is gonna go. Might try and go for a trade. Yeah, okay, further reinforcing the protection onto the c3 pawn. That's under attack by the rook and the queen. Might just go for a trade. No, okay. Wanna pick the queen out. Whoa, that's a fucking tongue twister. Kick the queen out of town. We'll get there eventually. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. Instead of taking... Now Patsa is up. More points of material. Good kid. Okay, we're still got another song to go. We're okay. We're not going to get copyrighted. I'm in any F1 Fantasy leagues? No. I don't even have F1 Fantasy. I probably should. I probably should get it. Hello! Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's what I'm on about. Hello, fellow chess enthusiasts. How may that be? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing well. We are watching this game Patsa is playing due to them being in the lead at the moment. Okay, so Patsa won because yeah, white timed out. So how is the leaderboard looking? Okay, Patsa is winning at the moment. They're on 11 points, and Anderson is on 10 points, and we've got half an hour left. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, we'll put on this game. No way, Tegan. Wait, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. My cat wanted to be let out. Tegan, no way you're here. Oh my god, the OG. Wait, Tegan, let me VIP you. Okay, Tegan, you're now a VIP of the channel. I don't know if you're still here. No, I think Tegan's gone now. Oh, no, she's here. Pats, of course Pats here. Yeah, exactly. Pats has been doing very well during the stream so far. VIP, yeah, Tegan. Best time to create is now with the new season like 3 days away. Yeah, is it an app or is it online? Because I downloaded one, the F1 Fantasy app. I think I downloaded the wrong one. So that kind of sucks, but I don't know. Okay. See, I'm really stressed at the moment because if Anderson wins this, then it's going to be equal again. And it's going to be even harder to see who's going to end up winning. Okay. Okay, well, Anderson's going to take, and then if takes again. So Anderson's going to be up in material. I'm so honoured. Saluting emoji. Yeah. What even is that emoji? Honestly, that looks so stupid. I'm glad you're honoured. Those of you who don't know who Tegan is, Tegan is an OG. Okay, black wins by resignation. Okay, so that means Anderson just won again, and they're equal again, so they're both on 11 points. Okay, so we're gonna go on to Pat's game again. Yeah, Tegan, I know Tegan in person. Tegan went to my school. Oh god. I'm glad you're here, Tegan. Welcome, welcome. Okay, going for Trader Bishops. Could just do a little push. And then taken. But never mind. Okay. I know this person was in my chat before. Bramdroid. What a great name. First VIP of the channel. I think it's actually the second VIP of the channel because I gave someone a VIP who gifted a load of subs to my chat. It was like the first day I got a Twitch affiliate and I got loads of subscribers because this guy kept on gifting like loads of subs. So no, that's not copyright free. That is not copyright free. This is copyright. Not even first, like, shaking my head, not good enough. Well, Tegan, you should have been here. You should have been here when I became a Twitch affiliate, come on. Like, honestly. But yeah. So if you have a Twitch Prime or anything that you'd like to use, feel free. If not, don't worry as well. Being here supports me and I really do appreciate it a lot. Not good enough socials. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so we've got 25 minutes left for them to actually end up finishing the tournament and see who actually ends up winning. So should we do a poll on who we think's gonna win? Okay, I don't know how to do this. This is Okay, we're not going to do a poll because I cannot figure out how to do a poll. Welcome to my chat, guys. We aren't scuffed, I swear, but pretty equal on time, to be fair, and equal material that they've all got. So, on about, like, Ram Droid, great name, by the way. It's gonna take under 1 minute, it looks like. And, okay, yeah, 55 seconds they're on. And that's still over a minute at the moment. Depends how long they're gonna think on this next move. Okay. Just moving the king onto G1. Nice, okay. They're speeding up at the moment, so I'm actually like, I'm thrown off now. We were talking about Formula 1, we were talking about like loads of different things, guys. MotoGP. Going for a trade of the Knights. Recapture. Might try and go for a trade. I wouldn't necessarily be that surprised if they do try and go for a trade. And then try and liquidate the endgame to a winning endgame for Patzer. They've been doing really well so far this tournament, so I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game as well. It's going to end up being really close, isn't it? Golly, I haven't been on Twitch in so long. This is so nostalgic. I love it. All right, Tian Tegan. Like, do we remember where that was from, Tegan? For those of you who don't know either, Tegan was a streamer before I was. A Minecraft streamer. No, it wasn't Minecraft. It was mainly like Valorant, wasn't it? Or was it Overwatch? I think it was Valorant. What's the prize for first place, by the way? So it's either a t-shirt by Immortal Game, which I do have. They sent me a load of their merch and everything for free. Like, I have their cards that they sent me. I have their chessboard that they sent me. I have a hat that they sent me. A hoodie they sent me. And a t-shirt that they sent me. So it's either the t-shirt, which is white. It's very comfy. I wear it a lot, I can't lie. Or a... I was going to say there was a fork there between a queen and a rook over here before when the queen was over here. Yeah. So either a t-shirt from Immortal Game or a hoodie from Immortal Game. Okay, Patzer won that one. So, leaderboard. Okay, Patzer's on 12 and Anderson's on 11. Hashtag expose my 38,000 view Minecraft video on YouTube that I was a part of, Tegan. Honestly. Jesus Christ, what a time that was. How's Anderson doing? Okay, Patzer's already on another game. So, Anderson's doing well though. They've got another 3 points of material. So, well, they're up 3 points of material. It's gonna be a close one, isn't it? I'm actually like, oof. Okay, we'll watch the rest of this game. Again, we didn't have an English. No, it's fine, guys. I understand you guys just hate the English opening. It's fine. No, it's fine, guys. I swear. I'll join in a minute. Nice, no problem. thing is as well, the timings that each person has. Like Anderson has over a minute left, and their opponent has 28 seconds and counting. So it's going to be, I think Anderson might win this one, which is what we've basically been saying for each game that they've been playing, which is quite funny, but it's just the truth sometimes. Yeah. Preventing any tricks over here, because there was some. Okay. Nice move by white there, playing the rook on e1, which is protected by the queen. You guys actually, you know who Tegan is? I'm actually gonna give even a better example of who Tegan is. Tegan is the first person I played chess with online. Me and Tegan, we had no idea how to play chess. And we kept playing chess with each other, and we kept stalemating and drawing because we had no idea what we were doing. But yeah, that's who Tegan is. Okay, going for a trade. I was gonna say it's good that white didn't go onto e1, e8 even, because of the protection of the light square bishop that's on g6. And then black wins. Okay, so that's another win for Anderson. Okay, so they're on 12 points each. Obviously it's gonna help as well if they have some, if they win some games quickly. Where's Patzer? Patzer's over here. Because if you win games quickly, then you're going to end up being able to play more games. Because it's not necessarily a set amount of games that you get to play. It's an arena game. An arena tournament even, that's what I meant to say. So you play people on, like you might end up playing the same person. That's what I mean. Oh my god, the old chess days, still don't have a clue to play. Oh god. If you can't tell, Tegan, I know how to play chess now. Oh my god, I can't get these cards back in the box. Okay, Patson's up 1 point in material. Also, a bit of time as well. So, But yeah, if they're like genuinely trying to win, like, what is it called, like strategically and everything, then they're going to want to play quickly. In the sense of like, oh, if their games that they're winning are like good games, but they're taking a while to win, then they're gonna lose out on some potential extra points that they might be able to make by playing other games, other people, and them being quicker games to play. Tegan, did you see my Be Real? Is that why you came on here? I just got the notification. Okay. Yes! The Be Real! Yeah. I thought it might have been the Be Real. Okay, so white's going for the trade of the rooks. There's a potential that, I was going to say, if black didn't move the bishop out of the way, then they would have been able to snatch that up with the knight, further attacking the queen that was on e1, but white's just sidestepping that. Honestly. What a combination of words. Could go for it. No, you can't go for that check due to the bishop that's protecting it on b4. It's an awkward position for white. To be fair, if they take that, then obviously recaptures. Intense. Okay, We have 15 minutes left to get as many points as you possibly can. And our main competition is between Patzer, who we're watching now, who is playing as Black, and Anderson, who isn't playing in this game, but might be playing in a different game. We don't know at the moment. I'm sure they are playing in a different game because they want to win. I'm gonna feel really bad for whoever doesn't win. God. Thank you for the follow, Christopher TTV3. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. We're doing, well, we're not. We're watching. Okay, so now, like, Knight can jump out of the way. Protected still. We're yeah, chess. Hello, how are the games? They're going well so far. The main thing that we're watching at the moment is between Patzer 3, which is playing with Black at the moment, and a player called Anderson, because those two players even have the most amount of points because it's an arena tournament. You can end up playing people multiple times. And yeah, whoever wins gets a prize. So they're all wanting to win. So we're gonna see how that ends up going. See, this game is taking quite a while, but if we go to events and then go to, yeah, so Anderson's won another game, 13 points. Tegan's playing? No way! No way. Is Anderson not playing anymore? Tegan played 1G3. You're joking. No fucking way. Oh my god. Are these followers that are playing? Yes, they are. They're all viewers that are playing. Tegan! So Tegan, my friend from school, when I went to school. That makes me sound like I'm a dropout. I'm not a dropout. I finished school. Oh my god, Tegan. This is an actual mess. Oh my god. No way. I'm glad. I'm not a dropout, Tegan. I went to sixth form. I did business, politics, and geography, and I passed every single one of them. I'm not a dropout. Honestly. Tegan, there's only one move you can do. I'm sorry we went off the, there we go. We went off the other games, guys. Seeing Tegan there really surprised me. I didn't expect to see... There we go, okay. Okay, so Tegan is down 9 points of material. I don't think it's gonna get much better than that. Honestly, I keep accidentally opening my settings. You won a game? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Honestly, Tegan. Okay, so Anderson's playing a game now. Patzer's gonna win this, though. No, are they not? No, they're with Black. Okay, so it's either gonna be a draw or Oracle's gonna win. Considering how high the rating is, I'm guessing it's gonna be a win for Oracle. So that means they're gonna be on 12 points, which might actually end up giving Anderson the win, considering we've only got like 10 minutes left. Tegan lost her game. Good try, Tegan. Honestly. Okay, did that game end for Patzer? I think so. So close. Tegan. Sure, Tegan. What platform is this? It is a Mortal game. The link is in my chat. It's like pinned in my chat. Yeah. So Oracle 2, who I think Patsa was just playing against, I think that might have ruined Patsa's chance of actually winning the tournament. Whoa. That was... Okay, it's a 1200 playing against a... Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not listening to that music. I don't think that's copyright free either. So... I think Anderson's gonna win this one. Due to the differences in rating and also the fact that they're 4 points ahead in material. Yeah. Okay. And then they're gonna try and... I was gonna say they were gonna try and that when the thing was there, but... I mean, if you think about it, Black has like 2 more rocks. No, it has 1 more rook. They have 2 rooks even, and a knight. And White only has a rook and a bishop. So it's not looking great. I'll join next tournament then. It's cool meeting you all and you. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it. 5 ads, be right back. Guys, I'm sorry if there's ads. It does help me. Okay. But thank you guys for coming as well. So Anderson, you guys can't see. Anderson is on 14 points. Patsa is on 12 points. And there's only 8 minutes left. So, oh my god, we've got a Patsa and Anderson matchup as well. Okay, wait, let me check the rest of the games as well. See who else is playing. Okay, yeah. We'll go on to Patsa and Anderson. Considering this is going to be pretty much one of the deciding match, probably. If this is a draw, like, there's no way that Patsa's going to be able to gain enough points to actually win the whole tournament. And as well, if it looks like Anderson's losing at any point, then there might be a potential that Anderson will like run down their clock instead of resigning or something. It's like Magnus did that against, or it might have been Hikaru did that against Magnus in like the Speed Chess Championships or something, and then because of that, it made it so that Magnus wouldn't have enough time to sort of gain the points back, and like to be able to actually end up beating him at the end of the tournament, basically. Got to go. I'll see you next stream. When will you be live again? I'll be live again sometime this week, probably. Definitely Sunday, because I work full time as well. So I've got to think about my days off and everything. But it will definitely be Sunday. But yeah, thank you for coming. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for joining. And we will see you in the next stream, hopefully. Okay, so Anderson's just reinforcing that support onto the C3 knight. Okay, putting a rook on the open file, not a bad decision at all. Cool, have a good stream. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Have a nice rest of your day as well. But like I was saying about the timings and everything, now there's only like 6 minutes left of the tournament, and Patsa and Anderson both have over 2 minutes left on the clock. So the timings and everything, this might potentially be the last game of the tournament. It's going to be... I mean, I bet it's very stressful for Patsa and everything, considering that they were doing really, really well. And then losing one game close to the end or something. Like, you'd rather lose games closer to the start, if you know what I mean, and then have a good run for the rest of it. Because if you're losing games at the end of the towards the end of the tournament, then it makes it a lot harder to sort of end up benefiting, if you know what I mean. Like, it's very hard to all of a sudden be like, oh, this is, I can recover from this, basically. Patzer is 2 points of material ahead, which does look good for them. But like I said with the timings, even if they win this game now, there's still another game that they need to win. And if Anderson doesn't play another game, then that would only be a draw. Like, if Patzer wins this game now, then they'll be on equal points. But, yeah, but if Patzer wanted to win or something, then they would have to play another game and win that game. Assuming that Patzer wouldn't play another game. Or if they, or if Anderson played another game, that they lost it, that type of thing. I don't even know if that made sense, because that felt like it was all over the place to me. But okay, the rook's going to go to a6, yeah. Then that knight is now pinned to the queen. And now the knight is pinned to the queen that was on e2, but because there is a pawn protecting it, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, you can't take there due to the oh my god. That's not great. Okay, Anderson. What happened there? What's happening? Random M199, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome. We are watching a tournament that I'm running, basically. Anderson's doing well. Like, okay, so now even if there's a trade of queens, like I said, now it's going to be bishop versus rook and knight. And it's going to be very, very difficult for Patzer to even hold that to a draw. Yeah, okay, so Patzer lost that one. Anderson won it, which now means that they're on 15 points. Lost 2 games, whereas Patzer is on 13 points. And as you can see, ends in 1 minute and 48 seconds. So I think we have our winner. Like I said, yawning. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a trade, which there was. Bonjour, bonjour. I cannot speak French. I'm not French, obviously. I did have someone ask if I was from South Africa once, which I'm not, but it happens sometimes, you know. Okay, it's gonna be a trade of knights. Yep, nice, 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 nice. You could go over here, pin the bishop to the king. Doesn't matter too much though, due to the protection of both the the queen that was there, the knight and the pawn, and also the king just being there. But nice, 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 nice. I think there's only like a minute left, so I think Anderson can sort of let it out a sigh of relief that they won. I don't think anyone else is gonna come out of nowhere at this point and suddenly win. So I arrived a little late. But that's okay. That's all right. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I was gonna say we appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. Okay, so after these games are finished, I think that's gonna be it. After all the games finish, I think it's gonna be the winner's gonna come up, which in theory will be Anderson, because nobody else is gonna all of a sudden have won like loads of games and I've been able to overtake him. So okay, nice, just capturing the pawn. Yeah. For the attacking the queen and taking care of this file. Then they might potentially go over here, go for a trade of rooks. Got it on there. 15 points, I know. It's a pretty good run, if I do say so myself. 15 points. I think they only lost 2 games as well, and one of them like wasn't really a deserved loss. I think they just like didn't play a move in time. In the sense of like at the start of game, if you don't play a move within the first however many seconds, then it's taken as like an automatic forfeit type of thing. But yeah. We're just waiting for this game to end now, pretty much, and then we're gonna see our winner. Okay, trade of rooks. Nope. Protection of here. 'Cause I'm more tired now because I've streamed for so long. Patsa came so close. I know. They did so well, and I feel like so bad that they you know, like got so close and yet unfortunately didn't get it. I say we're nearly there, but considering they've both got like over a minute, like Anderson has like 1 minute 40 on the clock, like I don't think it's gonna end like in the next 10 seconds or something by any chance, but we'll be here another 3 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, the tournament is over. Thank you for everybody who joined. I really appreciate it. Round of applause for everyone who joined, including Tegan. Yeah, round of applause to everyone who joined. Thank you so much for joining the let me turn off the music. I can hear myself think then. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, thank you for everybody, every single person who joined me, and got involved in the tournament. I really do appreciate it. I'll widen this so we can see the points. Okay, there's our win. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's better. 10 out of 10. So, yeah, as you can see on the board, Anderson won. Got 16 wins and 2 losses. That's a pretty good going. We might have to get Kramnik to do some investigations there, but no, thank you guys so much for joining. Like, it was so much fun. Thank you for organizing this. Thank you. again, like I said, I do really appreciate you all coming and, you know, taking time out of your day to either watch the stream and talk in the chat or like play in the tournament itself. Like it means a lot. Smashed it, thank you. I'm not sure how the team at Immortal Game is going to get in contact with the winner. I'm assuming it's going to be through the email with your account, Anderson. So yeah, that's going to be all exciting, and I will make sure everything goes well. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming.